chancellor, teachers, staff, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone that's sitting here in this room. We'll meet again. Yeah. And today, you already know my name, right? And today I'm gonna presentation about one topic, and it is this house believes that struggling students shouldn't repeat a grade. Yeah. The struggling shouldn't repeat a grade because that struggling student always get bored of their lesson. Because like you study math and it's the same lesson, you getting no change. So yeah, if you are changing the lesson, they will get more excited and more interesting in the book that they study. And based on the organization tutor.com, they said that if the students, if they fail and they are struggling, they will get teased by their friend. Like if they are the same age like their peer, they will get teased like, oh, this guy is failed. Why this guy failed? Because that is not studying hard, and they will get gain low confidence with themselves. And when they study every day, they will feel like, why am I failing? Why I can't do it like other people? Why everyone can do it? Why not me? So they will get no self-confidence with the lesson and study every day. And they will get low improvement, more low and low, because that they have more stress with their lesson because it's the same time. So I think that they shouldn't repeat it grade. So if they get new lesson, they feel better, they have their strong feeling to study, and they're not get teased by the other student, and they will get study hard too. It's not that everyone that study low is studying low again. It can be studied better when they have good feeling to study. So that's all in my presentation. Thank you.
I would like to invite the team captain from the opposition team.
Respected judges, chairperson, dear friends, dear opponent. The topic of debate is this house believes that this house believes that struggling students should not repeat the grade. I believe that struggling students should not repeat the grade because if they don't study, they repeat. But if they're lazy, they also need to repeat. So if they stop to be lazy, they start to be more competent and study hard, they're gonna pass the grade and go to another grade. I believe that struggling students should not repeat the grade because if they repeat, they will see their old friends, they will hide their face because they're not studying hard at class. Teacher will set them, and if teacher go to another class, teach them, said that about them, that one class and one person that are not studying in class. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to be shy, want to be unconfident. So we need to study and should not be a struggling student anymore. Thank you.
I would like to invite the first speaker from the proposition team.
Good morning, judges, chairperson, and the opponent. My name is Dr. Quach, and I am the first speaker of Team 6. And now I'm staying here to disagree with her idea. She said that the lazy student not trying to study, but I said no, they are trying to study, but they don't know that their memory are slow, and if you let them repeat the grade, they have a feeling that they don't want to study because they spend lots of money, and when they fail, they repeat a grade again. And if you let them repeat again, and when they fail, they repeat a grade, and they fail, and they repeat a grade. So they will be stressed, and if they repeat a grade, they will waste their time. And if they repeat a grade, they have an idea that they don't need to study hard because they already know the lesson that they studied last year. So So they will have no feeling to study on the same grade and they will fail again. When they fail again, the parent will be angry and will be upset. And if they repeat again, thank you.
Respected judges, chairperson, dear friends, dear opponents. Today's topic is that this House believes that struggling students should not repeat a grade, and we disagree about it. Students should repeat a grade because lazy students are struggling with difficulty and they don't know their lessons. But I think that they should learn their lesson and repeat the quizzes and exam and all the stuff that they study and they have to repeat. So I think that they should repeat a grade because they could get higher quality sometimes. They should do that. Maybe their parents may get disappointed, but if they repeat the grade, they might be learning they might be kind of smarter and have more education. Because explaining that they failed the grade already, I think that they should repeat that grade again to learn their lesson and to teach themselves how to study more. And my second speaker will explain the disadvantage of that. Thank you.
I would like to invite the second speaker from the proposition team.
Good morning, everybody, especially judges, chairmen, teachers, and audience. I know you already know my name, and of course, I disagree with what he said. He said that lazy students should repeat a grade. So you didn't give them a chance? If you give them a chance, they will happy and they will know that, oh, this is my last chance, so I need to study like that. But if you don't give them a chance, they will, even one school didn't take them to be a student, so they will feel bad. And if they repeat a grade, it's of course waste time. It's waste time for them. And in class, we'll be have a different age. For example, I am 9 years old and a student that repeated grade is 10 years old. So we could not study. The most important one is social problem. You know, if you go outside of school or somewhere else, will be someone said, oh, don't play with that one. He is very bad. He repeats a grade. I don't like him. He don't study anymore. And if you heard someone say that to you, everybody will feel shy. I said, oh my God, like that, something else. Next one is waste money. You know, one school or parents pay a lot for school. Some is 10,000 or something like that. So now I talk about in United States. So if we fail, we gonna feel, oh my God, my money like that. But if they repeat a grade again, it is not really good for them. And of course, they will have if I have a friend, and a friend not really like them, of course. And another one, student will hate study anymore. They said, I have no friend now, so I don't need to go to school. So that is all for mine. Thank you.
Thank you very much, speaker. Now I would like to invite the second speaker from the opposition.
Respected judges, chairperson, dear friends, dear opponent, good morning. My name is Riza Po, and I am the second speaker of the opposition side. The motion today is this House believes that struggling students should not repeat a grade. For me, I am disagree with this. Students should repeat a grade because they can learn again, they can have a chance to study again. They failed one exam, but if they repeat a grade, they will know a lot of words, they will know a lot of lessons, so they have a chance to win it again. And also, their parents want them to study, example like, they study grade 5, but they failed at grade 5, so it's gonna be they study at grade 5 again. But their parents want them to get into grade 6. They cannot read that. Because they failed already, they need to study again. And the advantage of repeat the grade is, you can learn again, know a lot of words, you can get a new friend, and also, you can have a chance to win it again. Thank you.
Thank you, second speaker. Now I would like to invite the team captain from the province.
Hello, judges, chairman, chancellor, teachers, staff, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone here. And I want to disagree to what she said. She said that if the struggling students study the game, they can get new friends. Do you think you can play with them? Do you ever think that you can get teased by them? Yeah. And for the struggling students, they said that they can know more words. But do you ever think if they go to more higher level, like example, they study in grade 5 and they go to the grade 6, they still have that old word in grade 5, but they have more difficult. So if they pass, you need to give them a chance. Like example, they go to see the result. Oh, I passed, but I'm gonna fail. So this is only my chance. I need to do it. I need to win it. If I fail it again, if I get low score, I will fail it, and there's no more chance for me to study to get a good score. So they have a strong feeling to do it, and if they pass, they get noticed. They have self-confidence in themselves, and they even have a strong feeling, excited to what they do it now. And even the new homework that they give, that the teacher give in grade 7, even they cannot know it, but they still ask the student, ask their friend, ask their teacher, ask their mom and dad to help them. So if they can do it, they will get a higher level and they can study well. It's not that a low student will be low forever. They can be high back if they study hard, if they are reading the book, and if they continue to listen to what the teacher is explaining. And if they continue to study, so they can get a perfect and bright future like you too, even their first is low. So I think that's all my presentation of this degree of the speaking. So that's all my presentation.
Okay, opposition team, please, team captain, please give your summary.
Respected judges, ladies and gentlemen, I disagree about that rule. He said they're low forever, but they can get up. If they not practice again, they will still low forever. If they repeat, the grade is good for them because some lesson that they had already studied will be in exam and they already know the answer because then they had already studied the lesson that they repeat the class. It means that they repeat the class try to study hard, study more, do more homework, if we still fail and repeat the class. Respected judges, we strongly believe that studying students should not repeat the class. Thank you.
Thank you. Please, both teams, please shake hands. Okay, proposition team captain, please give your opening remark.
Good morning, honorable judges, respected timekeeper, members of the opposition team, and members of the floor. Today, in this house, we are debating on a topic. Teachers should not be allowed to contact students through social media. And my team strongly agrees with the topic. Let me start by defining some keywords. Contact means to be friend and communicate on social media. And social media refers to websites and applications that enable users to create and share content or to participate in social networking. So what does the topic want to say? The topic wants to say that being friend and communicate on social media between teachers and students should not be allowed. Our team are aware that technology has rapidly developed, that we are now living in a digital age. Communication is very important, and social media makes it easier for everyone to communicate with one another across continents between individuals. But in many cases, like the case of teachers contacting students, it can do more harm than good. Teachers should not be allowed to contact students through social media. To prove this, our speakers will talk about the consequences and unprofessionalism of teachers contacting students through social media. Thank you.
Opposition team captain, please give your opening remark.
Good morning, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen. I am the team captain of opposition side. My teams and I are here to oppose the motion that teachers should not be allowed to contact students through social media. Now, let me define two important words: contact and social media. According to Cambridge Advanced Learner Dictionary, contact means communicate with someone tactically in order to view or receive information. And social media is a website and application that enables users to create and share content in social networking. So this motion means that teachers should not be allowed to communicate with students in social media. Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, as we can see, people nowadays, especially youth, use social media to contact each other. Based on the survey by Pew Internet Project Research, it showed that 67% of online adults use social networks. It's time, despite the fact that social networks can be used to improve the education of adults and students, since they already have a 10 influence on the learner. Teachers also can keep parents or puppies informed and offer guidance, help with homework and assignments through social media. Based on effective support, Facebook has over 1.2 billion users and continues to grow by millions per day. While Twitter has 270 active users. Because of such number, allowing teachers to contact students to social media is a better idea. Therefore, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, to oppose this motion, my team come up with two main arguments. First, it makes learning easier. Second, it helps build up closeness and lifelong connection. Thank you.
Okay, let me remind the audience that this is the final round. Please remain quiet. Chẳng nhóm sự đồng bố nè ở audience từng off đồng bố ngặt nghiếp ở bên để phục vụ đồng bố này cái tranh mà tên của bó chuyên viên ca đồng hàm chẳng á. Okay, so please make sure that you are quiet during the debate. Thank you very much. Okay, first speaker from proposition team.
Good morning, honorable judges, respected timekeeper, members of the opposition team, and members of the floor. Social media is the land of the free. There is no one to monitor and supervise your action. This can result of many harmful consequences, which include sexual harassment, corruption, and unfairness, and bad influences that shows unprofessionalism of the teacher. In Texas, a math tutor had had a sexual relationship with one of his 17-year-old students after 3 months of dating. Then the teacher got used in communicating with students privately. The relationship became deeper and intimate. This was just one of the 781 reported cases. I repeat, one of the 781 reported cases of teachers who conducted a sexual relationship with students in 2014. That is reported by Tori Albert, who is a former chief of staff at U.S. Department of Education. Social media allow teachers to spread the documents and lessons. Yes, we are aware, but how about other people, other students who have no access to the internet? That is just not fair. Those teachers who convicted a crime claim to know that it is against the teacher's code of ethics, but the temptation sometimes is just too strong. There are teachers who is tempted to engage in an act of relationship, and private messaging allows them that opportunity. Not only that, this would also allow the teachers to share with his favorite student regarding the lesson, answering a quizzes or exam. Private communications can easily open the door for corruption to happen. While that situation can hardly happen at school, as more as people involved, and teachers are supervised by his head of department. But social media is different. Communication goes private and no one will know. This allows unethical teachers to maintain his profile while having disobeyed the school policies. That's why our team strongly agreed with the topic that stated that teachers should not be allowed to contact students through social media. Thank you.
Okay, first speaker from opposition team.
Respected judges, ladies and gentlemen, good morning once again. My team and I are here to say no to the motion about. But my opponent said that protecting students through social media can secure relationship. We disagree with this point. If a teacher wants to do this, there are a lot more points that teacher can't. But not just only through social media. Years ago, there is no social media, and how can people have relationship with each other? So I really disagree with this point. Judges, ladies and gentlemen, protecting students through social media when learning become easy. Students can ask their teacher to explain understand anything at any time when they don't understand about the lesson. Based on OA education, students create learning network with their teacher so that they can save a lot of time and energy when they discuss in group chat. And it is also an instructional learning for students after learning in the class that they can communicate or contact with their teacher for any discussion about learning. For example, I have interviewed 10 students from different classes at AI. All of them said that they have group chat with their teacher, and they are very happy because they can ask their teacher for any discussion about learning, and their teacher could also remind them about homework or quiz. And what they like the most is that the teacher always meets them before exam. Judges, ladies and gentlemen, Anderson from the Telegraph stated that young people aged between 16 to 24 spend more than 27 hours a week on the internet. So using internet to improve learning is the reverse psychologist. Teach need to take advantages from this. Teachers put on what their students like to do the most and spend most of their time into the class where they can study. Students can get what their teacher up there besides asking the lesson. Moreover, it motivates students to learn more and have fun. Through social media, students can understand their teacher more so that it encourages them to talk to each other. It is said that if they are invested in one another's interests and general well-being, it supports a strong teaching and learning relationship as well. So, allowing teachers to contact students through social media is something we should enough rather than disallow them. So we, our season team, kindly say yes to allow teachers to contact students through social media. Thanks.
Okay, second speaker from the competition team.
Good morning, honorable judges, respected timekeeper, members of the opposition team, and members of the floor. According to the New York Times, more than 70% of the public schools in the United States have banned teachers from contacting students through social media. One of the examples is the New York City public school. Teachers may not contact students through social media like Facebook and Twitter, but they rather focus on the classroom environment. They realize that publishing such policy can offer tremendous educational benefits between teachers and students, with the goal of securing the privacy and safety between teachers and students' communication. Teachers are not our friends. They are our second parents. They are the people who we respect. They are the people who our parents trusted to bring good into our life. They are the people who we follow and learn from. And I'm sure that all the teachers would also love to have their personal life and their work life separated. We know that teachers deserve to have their private life, and they deserve to be able to maintain their role as a role model, mentor, and guide to their students. Students who are maybe in a teenager year. They are being largely affected. They are in a stage of life where there are so many changes. They are in a stage of life where there are so many changes and are more willing to try new things due to the surrounding environment. Let's say they are friends with their teacher on social media. What if their teacher posted a status or photo of their partying in a club? I believe that this will influence the student badly. We see our teachers as the people who we respect. And teachers influence our life. And hopefully, not like this. We don't think that students should experience such influence. That they shouldn't experience it because they don't even understand their responsibilities. We cannot let the boundaries between teachers and students' communication get blurred. It has to be set clear so a teacher and a student could understand. We, the proposition team, are strongly agree with the House that teachers should be allowed to contact students through social media. Thank you.
Okay, second speaker from opposition team.
Good morning, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear opponent. I'm Rekha, the second speaker of Team 6. After listening to my opponent carefully, I realized that they seem very negative of the idea of the connection between teacher and student through social media. You said that teachers can update it, party in clubs, and having their social lifestyle on their internet. But when you use social media, there are already those kind of photos on the internet. And also, my first speaker has already said it that when students use that connection, the learning can be better, and also they can learn in fun and interesting ways. Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, connection between teacher and students on social media can help teachers and students build up a good rapport. And the long closeness in this connection can help students and teachers learn a lot and understand a lot about each other. Teachers are able to help and support their student when their help is needed at any time. According to Mengly focus, connection between teacher and students can give students higher motivation, increase quality, increase comfort, enhance communication, and also trust. But how can we build this? Of course, we need to build it at school, but it's not enough. As for example, to make this debate possible, I need to spend time with my teachers and my teammates through social media to help this possible. And also, it's also overcome these obstacles for us. Facebook helps us stay in touch. And even after we're graduated, we can thank our teachers and express our love to them, even though we're not together. So on behalf of the 21st century generation, we need to get fully benefit from this. Therefore, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, my team wholeheartedly believes that social media is great and should be encouraged rather than eliminated, because social media is here to stay.
Okay, thank you. Team captain from proposition P, please give your closing remark.
My dear opponent, we are not talking about how romantic relationship could happen. We are talking about how romantic relationship between teachers and students is born, okay? They talk about the benefits, saying it helps the students. Without understanding the outcomes my team has pointed, the drawbacks we have explained. We wonder if the opponent team is going to be responsible for those corruptions, those sexual harassments, or those bad influences. We know that teachers are just ordinary people. Yes, but they have extraordinary roles as educators and role models. They should understand the gravity and effect they can influence their students who respect and follow them. Like my second speaker stated, we cannot let the boundaries between teachers and students get blurred. Respected judges, we have clearly stated how the corruption between teachers and students can go on social media, how the sexual harassment can occur, and how the teachers act as role models and influence people on social media. We have clearly stated the consequences and unprofessionalism of teachers contacting students through social media. So we, the proposition team, strongly agree with the House that says teachers should not be allowed to contact students through social media. Thank you.
Okay, opposing team captain, please give your closing remark.
Good morning once again to honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen. Social media plays an important role in our daily life because it helps us connect each other easier and fast. So teachers should take advantages from this to make learning better and interesting. However, my opponent said this connection is bad. They said that the teacher might post something bad and the student will lose interest in studying. However, honorable judges, my opponent seems to be too negative and ignore a lot of benefit from connection between teachers and students. Students and teachers stay together like a family, so they need to be allowed to communicate each other. However, my opponent tries to ban teachers from talking to the student who they spend most of the time with. I can't say that. I don't understand why. I really don't understand. Standing in front of you here, especially my opponent and judges, I was very shocked and empathic when my opponent proposed an idea to stop teachers from talking to the student. I was very shocked and empathic when my opponent proposed an idea to stop teachers to talking to the student. My teams and my teacher are very busy, so we don't have time to discuss the topic at school. So we decided to create a group and discuss the topic. And we have talked not less than 100 times days and nights through Facebook. And I proudly say that my team has learned a lot from him. And we are really close like brothers and sisters. Therefore, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, not allowing teachers to contact students through social media is so unreasonable and illogical. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Both teams, please shake hands.
បាទឈ្មោះលីសាំងស៊ូហើយខ្ញុំរៀននៅសាលា AI សាខាទូលគោកខ្ញុំបានចូលរួមក្នុងកម្មវិធីតស៊ូមតិនៅក្នុងសាលា AI TK ហើយនៅថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំពិតជាមានចិត្តសប្បាយរីករាយនឹងមានការមោទនភាពចំពោះខ្លួនឯងនេះគឺជាពានរង្វាន់សម្រាប់ការតស៊ូមតិដែលជាប់លេខ1ហើយខ្ញុំបានជាប់ថ្នាក់លេខ1នៅកម្មវិធីតស៊ូមតិនេះហើយឈ្មោះនៅក្នុងនេះគឺគេហៅថា Debating Championship ហើយចំពោះ motion ដែលខ្ញុំត្រូវនិយាយនោះគឺ This house believes that struggling students shouldn't repeat the grade ហើយសម្រាប់ខ្មែរនោះគឺថាសិស្សដែលរៀនខ្សោយគឺមិនត្រូវរៀនគ្រោះថ្នាក់នោះទេសម្រាប់ភាសាខ្ញុំគឺខ្ញុំនិយាយជាមួយគ្នាអស់រយៈពេល1អាទិត្យហើយដើម្បីស្រាវជ្រាវនៅមេរៀនដែលខ្ញុំត្រូវឡើងនិយាយនៅថ្ងៃនេះ
បាទខ្ញុំចង់ប្រាប់គាត់ថាសូម្បីតែការធ្លាក់យ៉ាងណាក៏ដោយគឺខ្ញុំមិនចង់ឲ្យគាត់អស់សង្ឃឹមនោះទេពីព្រោះការប្រកួតនីមួយៗតែងតែមានការចាញ់និងការឈ្នះគឺយើងគួរតែពិភាក្សាក្រុមឲ្យបានច្រើនហើយណាមួយទៀតយើងត្រូវចេះសាមគ្គីគ្នាឲ្យបានល្អបាទខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណដល់លោកគ្រូរបស់ខ្ញុំដែលបានជួយបង្ហាត់ខ្ញុំឲ្យធ្វើបានល្អហើយឲ្យខ្ញុំទទួលបានពានរង្វាន់ថែមទៀតខ្ញុំមានសារសូមអរគុណម៉ាក់ប៉ារបស់ខ្ញុំនិងលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូរបស់ខ្ញុំដែលបានជួយជំរុញទឹកចិត្តខ្ញុំឲ្យខ្ញុំទទួលបានជោគជ័យមកថ្ងៃនេះ
ជំរាបសួរលោកគ្រូខ្ញុំបាទឈ្មោះគឹមហេងជាសិស្សនៃសាលារៀននៅវិទ្យាស្ថានអន្តរជាតិអាមេរិកកាំងហើយថ្ងៃនេះក្រុមរបស់ខ្ញុំបាទបានចូលរួមកម្មវិធីតស៊ូមតិហើយក្រុមរបស់ខ្ញុំគឺបានទទួលជ័យលាភីលេខ1ខាង adult ពួកយើងបានត្រៀមនៅពេលដែលពួកយើងទទួលបាន topic និងខាងដែលយើងត្រូវឈរហើយការវឹកហាត់និងការរៀបចំតែងជា speech គឺមានលក្ខណៈយ៉ាប់មែនទែនព្រោះវាយើងជួនកាលយើងយកចំកន្លែងដែល support ខាងគេតែយើងយកមកដាក់ខ្លួនឯងខាងយើងអត់បានដឹងទេអញ្ចឹងយើងត្រូវឆ្លងកាត់យើងត្រូវពិនិត្យយើងត្រូវអានវាឲ្យច្រើនដងមែនទែនហើយឲ្យច្បាស់ជឿជាក់លើខ្លួនឯងបាទចំពោះថ្ងៃនេះដែរខ្ញុំបានតស៊ូមតិ2ដងគឺនៅជុំ semi final និង final ចំពោះ semi final round គឺខ្ញុំទទួលបាន topic This house believes that lack of investment in teachers is the greatest barrier to achieve universal primary education. បានន័យថាផ្ទះនេះជឿជាក់ថាការវិនិយោគទុនទៅលើការខ្វះការវិនិយោគទុនទៅលើគ្រូគឺជាឧបសគ្គមួយដែលធំជាងគេក្នុងការទទួលបានគេហៅថា Global Universal Primary Education បានន័យថាបឋមសិក្សាឬបឋមសិក្សាទូទាំងពិភពលោកចំពោះ final round គឺខ្ញុំទទួលបាន topic This house believes that teachers should not be allowed to contact students through social media បានន័យថាផ្ទះនេះជឿជាក់ថាលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូមិនគួរណាត្រូវបានអនុញ្ញាតឲ្យតាក់ទងសិស្សទៅតាមប្រព័ន្ធអ៊ីនធឺណិតទេបាទចំពោះជ័យលាភីនៅថ្ងៃនេះគឺពួកខ្ញុំមានអារម្មណ៍សប្បាយរីករាយមែនទែនហើយសូមថ្លែងអំណរគុណជាពិសេសដល់អ្នកអាណាព្យាបាលក៏ដូចជាឪពុកម្ដាយរបស់ពួកខ្ញុំជាពិសេសអ្នកបង្ហាត់បង្រៀនពួកខ្ញុំហើយក៏សូមអរគុណផងដែរដល់សាលារៀនអន្តរជាតិនិងអន្តរជាតិអាមេរិកកាំងដែលបានរៀបចំកម្មវិធីតស៊ូមតិនេះជាលើកទី2ចំពោះអ្នកដែលបានទទួលភាពជោគជ័យនៅថ្ងៃនេះបាទគឺខ្ញុំបាទចង់លើកទឹកចិត្តគាត់ដោយចង់ប្រាប់គាត់ថាការប្រកួតអ្វីមួយគឺវាតែងតែមានពាក្យថាជាប់និងធ្លាក់ប៉ុន្តែអ្វីដែលសំខាន់គឺចិត្តរបស់យើងតែយើងតាំងចិត្តបានអត់តែយើងឈ្នះយើងសប្បាយចិត្តអត់តែយើងចាញ់យើងព្រមចោះចាញ់យើងឈប់ចូលទៀតអត់បើយើងចាញ់ហើយយើងគួរណាទទួលស្គាល់កំហុសរបស់យើងគួរណាស្វែងយល់ទៅមើលវីដេអូសារថ្មីថាយើងមានកំហុសកន្លែងណាហើយទៅដល់ផ្ទះប្រាប់ខ្លួនឯងថាខ្ញុំនឹងកែប្រែកំហុសមួយនេះហើយខ្ញុំនឹងចូលវាម្ដងទៀតនឹងធ្វើវាឲ្យបានជោគជ័យ